I will not allow those casting a vote today to do so without first appealing to your hearts and your conscience. It is my belief in God that shapes my morality. It is the same belief in God enshrined in our Declaration of Independence, that it is the self-evident that all of us are created equally and endowed by our Creator with unalienable rights. Rights like life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Life being first because no individual or government should have the ability to execute an innocent life. These children deserve the same opportunity at life that every single person in this chamber has had. They've packaged this as a woman's right issue, but at no stage do they discuss the life in the womb. That child has rights, and no amount of focus group tested language can change that. Those who seek to radically expand abortion in New York State use the terms of science, but turn their back on the discoveries of science. They use terms like embryo to describe the beginning stages of life, but fail to recognize it as so. If NASA had found that much DNA on Mars, we would all rejoice at the thought of life on other planets. They use the term fetus instead of infant or baby to make the procedure sound more cold and metallic. According to Professor Dubois of Geneva, it takes 2 days after fertilization for the strand of Hox genes in DNA to unravel and determine the placement of limbs. 2 days. In 25 days, the heart chamber develops. In 32 days, arms and hands begin developing. In 36 days, begins the vertebrae's development. The first 5 weeks are the most rapid development in this child's life in the womb. At 45 days, the heart is beating twice as fast as the mother's. At 51 days, the retinas, nose, and fingers develop. That is just the first 51 days. You can still receive an abortion for another 125 days. According to the Mayo Clinic, at week 18, the baby will begin to hear. At week 20, the baby will begin to move. At 21 weeks, a week later, the baby can swallow. At 23 weeks, the baby will develop taste buds. That's right. If you're a mother, whatever you eat, that baby can taste what you eat at 23 weeks. And at week 24, the baby is growing real hair. All of this development occurs during the period where an abortion is still legal. Make no mistake about it, that is a human being and viable outside the womb in as little as 22 weeks. Whenever abortion is discussed, we hear of the Supreme Court case Roe v. Wade, which was decided 41 years ago last week. What many don't know is that the infamous Jane Roe never had an abortion, and now is one of the leading voices in preserving the dignity of human life from natural conception until natural death. She regrets ever being a part of the court case that has mercilessly sentenced over 56 million innocent lives to death. She goes around the world and bears that burden on her heart and tells everyone about it. She regrets it. This is murder, this is infanticide, and we are better than this. It is in the Bible that Jesus once said that those who stand for Jesus will be persecuted for their beliefs. If this governor in this chamber wants to label me an extremist, so be it. I will wear that badge with honor. I will not back down. I will fight until my last breath to ensure these children get their first breath. I do this for my faith. I do this for my 6-year-old daughter, and I do this for the preservation of future generations. I cannot in good conscience expand on the killing of 56 million human beings. I will vote no, and I will pray that the rest of you do also. Thank you.